Hello everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm ready for another seasonal project pan. I took January off from kind of project panning, quote unquote. I just picked a bunch of new products. But now that I've used a bunch of new products, I've decided that it's time to go back and see if I can finish some products. Because since I was using brand new products, you know, I wasn't hitting, well, I did hit pan, but I wasn't hitting a lot of pan, like I wasn't really using things up. And I do want to move things out of my collection. You know, I want to use what I love, and that was really fun to try new stuff. But now I'm ready to use some things up. I think I'm ready for it. I'm giving myself 2 months, so it's a little bit smaller of a project pan, but I picked products that I think I can make a difference in, and that's my key. So let me show you what I chose. And I'm going to start with the most exciting product of them all. Yeah, right. This is the least exciting product in this collection from this project, but I thought it was worth talking about. This is Julep's Mint Condition Pedi Cream. Yes, this is exfoliates and hydrates, and my feet look gross. Oh, whose feet look good? I don't know. So because this exfoliates and hydrates, I have a tendency to use this only right before I go to bed. Well, I probably had this for too many years. And it's hard to see because it's like, it still looks like it's brand new, but it is time for this to go and really make a focus on it. I know that there's an air bubble in here because all of my Julep products do have an air bubble in it. I probably had this for 3 years. And it's just time. It's time. And I don't know if I'll be able to use it up in two months, but it says it goes bad in 24 months, and I know I'm beyond that, so it is time. That's my least exciting. And my only body care / skincare / hair care product in this. So I do have a fragrance though. And that is the DKNY Be Delicious. You saw this in my the 12 Pans of Christmas collab, and I ended right there at number 3. And this was 2 months worth of use. So, and in that project, I said I want to get below the sticker. That was my goal. Well, that's my goal now because I did not get below the sticker. You know, I still have a lot left. But if I can hit this, the very end of the sticker here, so on the entire fat part of this bottle, I will be so happy. That is what I'm going to call a major win. I think I can. The problem with when I was using this the first time, now that I didn't get good use out of it, is that in another project I was trying to use up other sample fragrances, so I ended up only using this for about a month at a time, and I think in 2 months I should be able to hit that sticker, or at least below the sticker. Come on now. Even if I'm at the fattest part of the bottle, it's time to bring this down. So I do like the fragrance. It's not my favorite fragrance anymore, so I just kind of want to get it out of my collection. My phone just buzzed. I do apologize about that. Let's see, in no particular order, what should we do? Oh, let's start with primer. Y'all know primer is a major focus of mine this year. This is the Pure Correcting Primer. It hydrates and balances. It's oil-free and silicone-free. This is just a little sample. I got a sample set when I worked at Sephora. This is a really thin, you see, it almost has a light blue tint to it, but it's a really thin primer. It does add some hydration because there's no silicone in it like a lot of the clear ones do, but it just looks really nice and sinks in well with my skin. And I thought because it was a hydrating primer, I might as well use it kind of on the tail end of winter, just to add a little bit more hydration to my skin. So I don't know why it says correcting primer. That's the one that kind of throws me off. I think it's just a hydrating primer. I think that, I don't know, whatever. I don't remember. Pure was a brand I wasn't as familiar with in the Ulta lineup. Occasionally I would sell it when a new foundation would come out, but it wasn't my particular specialty or what my knowledge base was. Then I have the old tried and true concealer that just won't freaking die, but it's gonna die in this project. I said I was gonna roll this over and use it up ASAP. So here it is. I'm gonna use it up by spring. This is the Maybelline concealer. I'm right down there. And I'm in the shade 10 Light. Oh, Fit Me Concealer. It fits me, it just will never die. Yeah, I mean, you can see all the old marks, but I am going to use it up. I'm going to use it up. I need like a cheerleader being like, use the concealer, use the concealer. Get it out of your life, it's really freaking annoying. Oh, that primer feels so good. I do like, I've tried that one before. I think I've had another sample of it and I do like that, the Pure Primer. Okay, now for color products. Again, in no particular order. This is something I got on the trade that I picked up from Courtney, Triggy 3. This is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot in the shade Ain't That Sweet. That's what it looks like. It is a light shimmery pink, and I thought this would be perfect to kind of start spring off, like light and ethereal. Can you see that? It's right there. You can kind of see this, the light hitting it. This is not like an amazing eyeshadow. What I was thinking I could do with it, there you go, now you can see it, is I could build it up and use it as a base underneath to add some light to some of my shadows. I don't know. I just think it's really pretty and I think it's good for spring. So I thought that that would be kind of a fun thing to try. Again, I don't think I'm gonna hit pan on this, but at least if it looks like I've gone through maybe a fourth of it, or I have like a dip, maybe my goal should be a dip, because these things take forever, I would be very happy about that. The one issue I have with these is that the hole is so small, it's hard to dip your finger in because I do have nails. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, getting off topic, Julie, like usual. Something else I thought that would lighten things up for spring a little bit for me, instead of using a black eyeliner, I wanted to pull in a different color. I really enjoyed my purple one this fall. So this is the Flower Beauty Easy on the Eye Longwear Eyeliner. And this is in an olive green shade. What exactly do they call it? Khaki Shimmer. Yeah. This is getting old again in my collection. And so again, just to brighten things up, use things up that are a little bit older. And so you can see how much is left in here. I did mark this on a sheet, so you will see that. There's a good amount, but if I remember correctly, this goes really fast. So it's really creamy. That's the shade there. It has a tiny shimmer, but it's not super out there. It's just a nice green. I thought it would lighten things up instead of my black that I'm constantly putting on. I don't know, it's springtime. It's time to lighten things up. I also pulled in a highlighter. This is the Becca Opal highlighter. Everyone knows and loves this. This is a brand new sample that I have in my collection. As you can see, I've only used it like once or twice, but it's beautiful. I would like to hit pan on this. Again, I don't think I'm going to finish it up. If I can hit pan, I would be in heaven. So, yeah, let me show you what that looks like. So I think I can hit pan on that. I tend to see that in highlighters, you use more of a highlighter. And the thing I learned in January is that the cream highlighter that I was using from ColourPop, that was so easy to hit pan on. So I'm hoping this one is similar. Again, it's right there. That's the pink. That's the highlighter. Then I pulled in a blush. This is such an old blush. This is the NYX. Do you remember the pyramid blushes? This is in the shade Mauve, which was 13. These have been discontinued so long ago. This is like my first neutral love of a blush. And first of all, I want to see if this is still good. But I want to hit pan on this too. As you can see, I've worn off all the pyramids. So it's time for this thing to die a slow death of panning. That's the shade right there. We're gonna put it up here because sometimes with blush you really have to. God, it's so pretty. It has, there's no glitter in it, but it has this little sheen to it that just makes it look like you're so healthy. See that right there? I really built it up, of course, because it's blush. And it is hard to put too much of this on your cheeks. Like, it really is. I don't know why they call this mauve, by the way. This is definitely not the color of mauve. Not like, I'm going to show you a mauve lipstick next, and this is clearly not it, but I want to hit pan on that. That might be my blush I'm trying to use up for the entire year. Like, that might be it. Because I'm already so far on it. think it's time for it to go. Here's the real thing that's a mauve. This is the Tarte Cabana Boy lipstick. This is the Drench Lip Splash lipstick. This is what I would call a mauve. Look at that. I'm gonna swatch it right next to that blush. That's mauve, that's the blush. Now, I thought that they would go well together, which is why I chose this particular lipstick. And just so you know, right there. This is also part of my 18, the 18 lip product used up for 2018. And I wanted to put 2 lip products in this project from that. So boom, there it is, the Tarte. And I do think that that's like looks really nice. Like that lip with that cheek, don't you think that looks nice? Oh, maybe you don't. That's okay. It's so pretty. It's like a rosy mauve. Then, last but not least, this is the second lip product I put in from that 18 lip product collection. Well, project pan, but I like to put them in sub pans because that's crazy not to. This is the Julep Lip Gloss in Enchanted. This is what I have on my lips today. It is a beautiful lip gloss. First of all, do you see how it's not sticky at all? It just feels really nice and smooth on the lips. It feels hydrating. It lasts a surprisingly long time. I would say take your lip gloss that you normally use that's not sticky, and it lasts what? An hour, 2 hours, and then you have to reapply. This one I'd say lasts 3.5 hours, occasionally up to 4 if you don't eat or drink anything. Of course, if you eat or drink, this is going to go off, but it is just a beautiful watermelon pink shade, but it goes on pretty sheer onto the lips. It is not full color, but I just love it. I think it's great, and so I look forward to using this. This is going to get me kind of in the spring mindset. There's currently snow outside, but I'm ready for spring, and I'll be using that up. Okay, so how many products is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 products. I would like to hit my goal on all of them, obviously, but because it's spring, let's do like the 7 by spring type of thing. So if I finish 7, I'll call myself complete. And there you go. I hope you like project pans. Do you like project pans? I figure if you watch my channel, you do. Are you doing a spring project pan? Are you giving yourself 2 months to use up a bunch of products? Are you getting in the spring mindset? What are your favorite spring? What gets you in the spring mindset? Like, what are your favorite spring products? Like, for me, it's all about lighter lips, lighter eyes, and like super glowy skin. Like, that's kind of my thing. Like, I take my foundation down to very light coverage and things like that. So I'd be interested to know what you think. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one.